Congratulations.
Thank you. So you guys, you just finished your closing. How do you feel?
I'm excited. Very excited.
It was way less money than I thought for the down payment because of the credit we got. So that's nice.
Of course, we have another credit coming, which is even nicer.
But now we begin the hard work.
Yes.
Okay, so I wanted to let you guys know how much we are getting this land for. So the original price was $70,000. The loan amount is for $59,000, and we had to put down $10,000 in cash. Mind you, that's being split 4 ways, so $2,500 per person. We are only spending $530 a month for this land. Good morning, Jasmine. What's going on today? All right, so we are headed to the property. We closed 2 days ago, and today begins the construction, well, actually the excavating of the property. So we're not building anything, we're like tearing stuff down today.
So what project are you most excited about tackling today? Because this is officially the first day of your contracting work on the new property.
Yeah, I'm excited to bulldoze some trees down.
Yeah? And what do you think is going to be the most difficult part about this new property that you're working on?
Maybe leveling the land, I don't know. They already knocked down some trees where we actually want to put the stuff up, but I feel like maybe making the roads that be drivable for all the guests to come in. I think that's what I'm a little bit scared about. But I trust our contractor, David. You guys have seen him multiple times up here. I don't know how much dirty we're going to get. I want to get dirty. I really want to be hands-on and learn the build process. So he says I might be able to use the excavating machine today, maybe a chainsaw. So he's been there for an hour already, I think. We're an hour late, but I'm so excited.
And last question, this is your very first property where there's not already, actually no, the tiny home didn't have anything on it before,
Yeah.
But how do you think this one's going to be different from all your other properties?
So the difference with the other tiny house land that I did that you guys saw a whole series on was that was already completely flat. It was flattened, it was ready to put a house there. We just had to do a lot of cleaning, maybe cutting a few trees down, redoing the well and stuff. So the land was already prepped for a house. This land is not. It's hilly, it's got a lot of trees, roots. It's never been prepped for like a house or RV or anything. It used to be like an animal farm. So there are some barns up, but I don't even know if we're going to be doing the barns today because we don't have the dumpster set up for us to throw that stuff in there. So that's what makes it different, that this is raw land, completely raw, kind of untouched. So that's the difference, and it's going to be a learning curve for me. But like I always say, learning and failing and figuring things out is how you become who you're going to be in the next 10 years. So I'm excited, anxious. I'm not worried yet, but I do know in the build process there's a lot of things that can pop up.
All right, we're going to go to the new property. Hope you guys enjoy.
I'll see you guys there. So we're at the land, and David's already gotten started. Look, you guys can already see the difference. He's opened up this whole area here, and it looks so good. You did a lot. Yeah. Has it been easy or hard?
A little of both. The thing that's making it hard is all these rocks.
You keep finding them underneath?
Yeah. And every time I hit one, it like slows me down. And there's just so many of them. And
This looks good though. This is site 1. It's almost ready. We just got to keep flattening, getting all of these humps right here, getting the dirt and then flattening right here so that we have a flat driveway for people to come in. Alright, so David's about to get into the machine and start making a little bit more progress, and then it's going to be my turn, and we're going to try to get Nyjah into the machine as well.
I'm so scared.
It's really cold now.
You can be a role model to other people. You can help steer them in the right direction, whether that's with your leadership or just in their own careers. But if you don't have yourself straight, if you don't know your values, if you don't know your purpose, if you don't really know where you want to go, then they're not going to be able to come with you, and they're going to be stuck in their own careers. So focus on yourself first, and then when you figure yourself out, you can then meet with them and really understand what they're looking to do in their career and how you can best support them.
That was easy. That's the kind of work that I want to do. Like the mind, like your mind erases everything and you just flatten stuff. It's like Zen, right? Is that how you feel?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to
In
do
the zone.
this.
All thanks to your great teacher, David.
Tie a machine together and make money.
I am so down.
I think that's gonna probably be my next step once I start getting bored. I don't want more properties. I just want to rent machines now. We're deciding to build a fence and put some faux greenery on it, just so that we don't have to wait for something to grow. Because I really do not like the background. I mean, as you can see, there's some houses and some modular homes behind us. Not very aesthetically pleasing. So we're gonna put like a 6-foot fence up with some faux greenery. But first, I have to clean up all the trash around the fence line. So.
Alright, we are leaving the property, Jazz. What did you think about today's progress?
Today was fun. It makes a lot of quick progress when you have really big machinery. So David's going to be staying behind and he's just going to keep moving the dirt. We only have one machine, so there's not really much for us to do here right now. Tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to be shoveling and digging a lot for the gravel and then maybe taking down some trees as well. So I'm excited for that. It's going to be fun, so we'll continue tomorrow. So it is day 2 at the property of getting the land ready, and the gravel people said they were going to be here at 12 o'clock. It is now 1 o'clock and they are not here, but so far we have the electricity pole hole dug, so we're getting electricity to the property. I still have to call the electricity company. No one got back in contact with me because before we can get electricity, we have to get our septic permit. And getting in contact with the septic people here takes forever. But David is on the machine right now, clearing the driveway for all the cars to be driving on when they're coming to their campsite. Have they gotten in touch with you?
I haven't heard from them in a few hours. I'll message them now.
This driveway goes all the way up, and then he's doing that back there too. So cool. But the driveway goes all the way up. This is the circle that people will be taking to drive in and out of the property. So they'll take the driveway in here from behind me, go all the way over here, and they'll come back down a steep mountain down back to the road, and it will be only a one-way. So one way in, one way out. So this is so cool. So what's been going on?
Put me on spot. So I went all the way up the trail, all the way to where the steep road intersects, and I was clearing the road, pushing brush out of the way, and I was pushing over dead trees, just small stuff. And one of them fell on the fence, and so I grabbed it with the thumb, and whenever I was picking it up, I was pushing it off to the side, and it snapped, and at some point it busted a hydraulic line. Actually, it's like the same exact one as this, and it cracked it right there on the housing. And so then the thumb, it just started gushing hydraulic fluid all over the ground like a fire hose, and that's what controlled the thumb. I realized, well, I knew that there was a way to shut off the supply to that line, but I didn't know how to do it. And later on I realized, once I learned how to do it, that I could have just shut it off and continued to use the machine just without the thumb. But I got this one instead, and that one's getting repaired.
So you're not at fault for it? Like,
well,
what do they do?
Part of the coverage, you buy insurance, like you have to. It's like a rental car. And like, you know how with a rental car, like you have the option for insurance.
You have to have
You have to have it for these. It's
Jeez. So now we got this small one.
yeah, this little one.
This little one. Is it doing its job though?
Somewhat. I mean, most of the heavy, big stuff is done.
Hi, my name's Jasmine. I've called a few times to get in contact with the guy who does the septic permits. I am currently doing a new build at 14. Can someone give me a call back at 757? I'm calling the utility company to like come to this land and help us out. No one ever picks up. Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm doing a new build at Fort. This is a septic permit so that we can get our electricity and our water turned on. Please give me a call back at 7. And we're going to call again, except we're going to do a different line so that I can talk to someone.
1. To make a secure payment by phone, press 2. Electricians ready to schedule a changeover, press 3. For engineering, press 4. For new...
No one ever answers. I don't have a voicemail. I'm literally gonna push every number. They're only 16 minutes away.
I mean, you're probably gonna be there for at least a half an hour.
I'm thinking about going in. Driving over there and going in.
For us to deal with it.
While we wait for the rock people, the gravel people, we are going to attempt to take this barn down.
With a little machine and no thumb.
With a little machine that has no thumb. And I'm going to try too. What can I do? We've got gravel on sidewalk. Love this. You are so lucky. I love you.
How far did you get?
I was at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, no, he said it was for his vacation. I was like, fuck, I gotta go back.
Yeah.
I thought I can't leave him hanging for vacation. This looks good.
I left a couple little thick spots and piles so that we have something to work with, and we can spread it wherever we want, real thin, and make like a little trail for the barn.
I really wanted to work on the second site too. We're doing that when you get back, right?
Yeah.
This looks so good, guys. All right, David's gonna finish up. I gotta go into the utilities office, get this done, and then we gotta go home.
I love recording, watching Jazz make her YouTube videos. It's so cute. I had to put my hair up because the bugs.
No, I was just filming too. I still technically have to go to the tiny house too to switch something out, but I don't think I'm gonna have time. Today is the last day here. It's really much a time crunch because we have to get on a plane for Colorado tomorrow. Everyone's going on vacation, and then we all come back again here to start the work again. All right, I'm at Newport Utilities. Now I'm just gonna watch the doggies. I'm gonna run in there, pray to God that I'm in there for like 30 minutes and less tops. Because someone helped me. Oh, doggy's trying to get out. Alright, I wanted to run through this with you guys because this is going to be the end of the vlog. Buying raw land, what we need to do in order to be able to set up a building spot, put our tiny houses up there and run it like that, is we have 6 steps. The first step is getting our application in with anybody who's going to be your co-applicant. So anybody you want on your electricity bill with you so that they can come and talk to someone. You need to have all of their information and your information, and this is going to set them up so that you can have someone come out and look at your electricity to set up your electricity and all of that. That's about 130 in this county that I'm in right now. Once I have that in there, the inspector can come to my land, look at my electricity pole that we're setting up for ourselves, and let us know if it's a good spot and do we need to take down any trees that are in our way. Sorry, I'm sitting at the utility place. Then, to get our septic permit, you can't have your electricity officially hooked up or your water officially hooked up until you have a septic permit. So if you buy land that does not have a septic on it, these are the steps you have to do. You can build without a septic tank. You just have to have the permit, at least in Tennessee, that I've worked with twice now. This is my 2nd time. So the first step is my new service application, then my proof of ID for me and my aunt, then I have to let them know, call the developmental permit people and let them know what we plan to do with the land. They give us that permit saying that's good and dandy, and then we call 911 to make sure that my address is a complete and real address. We do have an address, but they want to make sure that it's good and complete and in the system. And then I can apply for my septic permit. That's $500. Someone's going to come out and look at the land to see where they can put a septic tank and then say, here's your permit. Go ahead and do what you want to do. So all in all, we're looking at about less than $900 to get all of that done. So if you guys want to learn how I do all of this and all the steps, I'm very good at Tennessee. I'm still learning with Tennessee, but I have a little bit more knowledge than most people. I did raw land so that I could learn more different ways to develop stuff. It was going out of my comfort zone, getting the experience with it, because I want to be able to learn all the steps to how to do this. So I put myself in these uncomfortable positions so that I can learn, and then you guys can come and I can teach you. So if you want to take my mentorship on how to do things, need some help, need some guidance, maybe you just want to learn how to make some extra money and not per se have to be with YouTube or building tiny homes, then check it out. Here is my little flyer here. It's on my website, Let's Jazz It Up too. You can also just click the link at the end of this video when it pops up that says my mentorship picture, or you can go into the description box below. So I am going to send all of this information to my aunt so she knows what to do, what to expect, how we divide the cost and the money for it. And I gotta catch a flight to Colorado, and that vlog will start right after this. So let me know if you guys have any questions down below. You know, like I said, this whole entire video, you build it and they will come. So yes, I am outside the outside skirts of Gatlinburg, but there's nowhere else to build but outside the skirts when you want to do what I am trying to do and accomplish with tiny houses. So I will talk to you guys later. I am hungry and I have an 8-hour drive back home.